Dexter Season 5 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important. If you weren't caught up to the point where I am, rewatching or watching Dexter, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Dexter Season 5 Episode 11. The title of this episode is called Hopper Freighter. And this will be my review, reaction, and recap after just finishing watching the episode. We start off with Deb and Quinn. They go to visit Jordan Chase, and Deb tells Jordan, or they want to find a connection. That's their point of going. And Deb tells Jordan Chase that she's onto him. She says she thinks a barrel girl got away, and now everyone around Jordan Chase is dropping like flies, and he could be next. Lumen tells Dexter she actually wants to be used as bait to try to get Jordan Chase. And then Dexter notices the baby monitor is picking up their video, and he goes to look for where the signal is coming from. Stan Liddy has officially been terminated, and now he needs Quinn to help him make a bus so he can get paid or get in their good graces again. Dexter finds out where the camera is, and he sees it's from Miami Metro. Sonia calls Dexter and reminds him about Harrison's birthday party, and he decides to have it in Orlando to keep Harrison safe. There's a meeting in the briefing room. Soderquist is present with his purple polo shirt. LaGuerta finds out about Deb's vigilante theory here. And Dexter finds out that Quinn checked out the surveillance equipment. So Dexter and Lumen go to Quinn's house, and then Dexter finds pictures from the marina of him and Lumen with the garbage bags, dumping them into the river or lake in Quinn's house in one of his drawers. Dexter thinks Quinn's been onto them for weeks. Remember, Stan Liddy gave Quinn those photos, and he didn't even look at them. So Deb and Quinn go to visit Dan the dentist's widow, and they find out from her that Jordan Chase used to be Eugene Greer, so that gives them some more information. Deb tells Dexter about what Quinn thought about him, that he had something to do with Rita's death. She also shows Dexter a print of a footprint left at the scene, and then Dexter later on buys Lumen a pocket knife as a gift. Dexter tries to get Lumen to leave, but Lumen says she isn't going anywhere, as they're a team. But they're not the best team. You don't listen to anything that Dexter tells you to do. You don't follow the rules, or in this case, Dexter's code. If listen to what I tell you to do, you ignore things that Dexter tells you. And then Quentin says the one thing he almost did right was to get Deb to like him. Dexter sees Quinn go to the van in the daytime. Dexter never wanted it to come to this, but it's actually Stan Liddy, and he is able to get Dexter and take him out. I think he put something over his mouth, so he passed out, and he puts him in the van, and he takes off with Dexter. And then Emily calls Lumen and says that Jordan Chase called her, but Jordan Chase is actually behind Emily telling Lumen this. Dexter wakes up in Stan Liddy's van, and Liddy says he just needs him to lie down and relax. Liddy calls Quinn and demands he come to the docks, and then Liddy shows Dexter the footage of Lumen practicing with the kill tools, going like this. And Liddy just wants his job back. That's all he really wants. He doesn't care about the blonde, so he's going to get a videotape confession from Dexter, but Dexter kicks him and ends up killing Stan Liddy, one of our better villains, if you want to call him a villain, on Dexter that we didn't really know was going to be a good villain. I think he's far and away better than Jordan Chase, because Jordan Chase had everybody else do things for him in this case. So I wonder if Liddy meets the code, though. Has he killed anybody? I'm sure he has, but we don't know that for sure. But I guess the number one rule of the code is to not get caught. Blood drips from the van onto Quinn's foot, but he doesn't even notice it and leaves because he showed up at the van because Liddy told him to come there. Deb's court order was denied, but LaGuerta went to a different judge that owed her a favor and got the court order to get Jordan Chase, to keep him in Miami. So Jordan Chase gets so flustered that he actually kills Emily when Lumen is over there. Deb goes to Jordan's jet and finds out that Jordan never arrived for his flight, and she tells the pilot she has a court order keeping Jordan Chase in Miami. And then Dexter goes to Emily's place because Lumen had left a voicemail about Emily to find Lumen, or to find her, but only finds Emily dead and the knife that he had bought Lumen laying outside as the episode ends. So this was a really good episode of Dexter. These final episodes of season 5 are delivering better than I remember. As far as a score of this one, I think the plot really got really fast in this episode, which sometimes can be a bad thing or a good thing, depending on if you want more development of these characters or you just want to get to the point. So I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I think it was really good. As far as our standout characters of the episode, well, our male standout character is Stan Liddy. He's an awesome antagonist character who really portrayed his role as kind of a dirty cop really well. Our female character of the episode, I'm going to give this one to Deb because she got and kind of told Jordan Chase, I know you're behind this shit. You won't admit it, but your days are numbered. The vigilante is coming after you. And as far as our villain of the episode, since this is his final episode on Dexter, Stan Liddy, who we didn't really know was a major villain, but he ended up being one, in my opinion, better than Jordan Chase. I'm going to give Stan Liddy a 9 out of 10. He is definitely up there with the Trinity Killer and Hannah, because I count Hannah as a villain. She was an antagonist, and she did really good for the things that she was done. So Stan Liddy is one of the better antagonists on the show, along with probably Brian Moser and others on the show. So that's what I think of this episode, and now it's your turn to tell me what you think. First of all, if you happen to be a fan of Dexter or Dexter New Blood and also want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please make sure you smash that like button. I always try to get to double-digit likes, and it seems like the Dexter videos are getting under double-digit likes. So if somehow, some way you end up watching this video, please give it a like. Unless there's something that you're really not happy about, then don't give it a like. You can thumb it down too. It's a reaction nonetheless, so it does help out the channel. I would appreciate it. Share the video with whomever you want. Or if you just want to put this video on your social media platforms, like, hey, this guy loves Dexter and he's really good at talking about it, you can do that. I'm not asking you to do that, but if you want to, you can. I'd be fine with it, and let me know. I'll certainly give you a shout out, and if there's anything you want me to plug that you do, let me know about it. Sound off in the comment section the things, obviously your score of the episode, your favorite moment of this episode of Dexter, your favorite characters, male and female, all that stuff and more. And then lastly, of course, like I always say, if you're watching the video anyway, please make sure you hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of the Team Special. And JDev will return.